Swampy's Florida with your Man in the Swamp report. Today is February 13th, 2016, and I'm going to tell you about some events coming up right now if I can. And I can, and I will. Okay, let's start off with Olusty. Olusty's happening today, and it's happening tomorrow. It's in Olusty. Isn't that funny? They named the event after the location. What are they thinking? Well, they're thinking about the Civil War. You see, our biggest battle in our great state of Florida was the battle in Olusty, and this is a recreation of that battle. People dressed up, lots of people dressed up in authentic outfits as aesthetic as they possibly can. It's a recreation of the battle. And that in itself is amazing. There are people actually, you have the Confederates and you have the Union side, and you've got townspeople, you've got camps there, military camps, regular human camps. It's amazing. It's an amazing event, and it's the biggest and best, undeniably the best reenactment event that happens in our state, and it's right off of US 10 in between Jacksonville and Gainesville. It's a little closer to Gainesville, Lake City, but it's just right there off of US 10. It does tend to be a bit crowded, so if you want to get there early, and I know I'm telling you late because it's already going on, as you could go tomorrow, especially if you live nearby. Otherwise, try to plan for it next year. It is always a great event. It's not just that it's got it's a great reenactment. There's also good food there. People making food right out of kettle pots and all sorts of cool things. It's a great event. State of Florida has a wonderful brochure on the subject. But if you go to battleofolusty.org, you can learn a lot more about this event. And if you can't go this year, I'll try to do these weekly or so I can tell you about things way in advance. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I want you to visit our state. That means you need to go to places like this. And these kind of events are only up until about, end of April, mid-April, the latest, and then they all kind of stop again until next fall. So I definitely want to try to do these weekly so I can get you to these. And so let me also tell you about an event I will be at for sure, and that is Pioneer Days. Pioneer Days. South Orange County, south of Orlando, right off of Orange Avenue. And Holden is the Cypress Grove Park. And that is where this event takes place on February 27th and 28th. It is a great event with reenactors of all shapes and sizes. This is the website to go to, pinecastlepioneerdays.org. And you can find about times and places. I'll actually be right inside the entryway at the main exhibit for Pioneer Days. Also, don't forget that the Strawberry Festival comes up next week. And a great event there in Plant City. And lots of music events. There's a separate charge for that. And you can see lots of, there's also a midway. Here next time, but get out to the Strawberry Festival. Go help out my friends, the East Hillsborough County Historical Society. They are one of the groups that makes the strawberry, not the pine castle or the pineapple strawberry pineapple shortbread, the strawberry shortbread. You could get some from them. They're in a separate building outside the main exhibit area, and they're wonderful folks. If you're ever in Plant City, do visit their historical museum, which is in the 1914 high school. It's a wonderful use of an old high school, and it's right there in downtown Plant City. Look for that online. There's a website for that, and I wasn't planning on talking about it, so I don't have that website right in front of me. But the Strawberry, and also upcoming events for me is going to be the Antiquarian Book Fair in St. Petersburg at the Coliseum, which I'll talk about more maybe next week. Then also after that is the Florida Springs Fest, which I'll also be at, which will be at Silver Spring State Park, March 19th and 20th. Another video is going to happen tomorrow. It's going to talk a little bit about a great author, John D. MacDonald, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how if you want to get a copy of one of his books, how you can let me know and so on. Anyway, thank you very much. This is your Man in the Swamp Report, Rob Smith Jr. Also, swampysflorida.com, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. I'll talk about Periscope a little bit more. I just did Periscoping along the Swanee River yesterday, and I believe tomorrow I'll be in Lake County doing a little bit of nature, Swampy's Florida nature trails. So come out and visit us if you see. If I'll try to do more of these so you can know where I'm coming and post more about all that too. Okay, this is Swampy, Florida, your man in the swamp report. Oh, also, our store is going to be up, I believe, next week, so you can get books, prints, DVDs, all that fun stuff, all those Swampy, Florida things, so you and your youngsters can learn more about our great state of Florida. Thank you so much. Rob Smith Jr., I'll see you next time. And look for my John D. McDonald video coming up on Sunday. Bye!